Well, we're alive this end. Anyone alive that end? Those that are alive, I'm so glad you could join us and you found your way through. I hate this bit where I'm talking to myself. There is no one there, and that it's difficult to talk to no one about nothing. How about that for a double negative? So that must mean it's very easy to talk to everyone. Well, I suppose it's hello, darling. There's that lovely, beautiful bird called Darling again. I'll have to go and feed her later on. Find a bread crust for her. Bless her. Subaru, how are you? Oh, that rhymes, doesn't it? Hello, Tony. Elaine, hi. Hello, Mandy, yes. Haresh. Hamula, I think that's right. Anyway, we're all here, aren't we? Has anyone encountered daylight saving yet and have to change the clocks? We're fortunate over here in Queensland. All of Australia does, or nearly all of Australia does. But I think WA took a vote on it some years ago to banish it. Then I think Queensland doesn't have it at all. So it's just brilliant. In the old days when we were making appointments on sheets of paper and having to convert times from here, well, from New South Wales and then to somewhere else and then somewhere else, and then you had to check what time of the year it was. And it's a bit of a pain in the foot. That's a nice polite word, isn't it? Wow. Sarupa has changed her name. Ooh. She must be. They've got some nice little icons here. I'm not sure what they are. But I asked if she was okay, and she said, I'm good. Been jumping like a roo. Obviously a kangaroo, okay? So if you see this funny image across your screen, you know who it is. But be careful because they can be a bit vicious. And they've got a mean right hand on them. So, this is good, isn't it? Jolly fine. Da 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 da. Hello. Karen, hello. You've been hiding up there. Oh, yes. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. Hide. Well, just before we get started, a little thought for you. We've been going with this medicine wheel, if only we could, with this meeting on a Thursday night, doing pretty much of the same thing. If anyone's got any suggestions to do anything different or other aspects of healing, we can certainly look at it and see if we can bring it in just to give everybody a change. Hi, Sonia, Marianne. So there's something for you. You don't have to do it right this minute. In the next 2 minutes would be fine. Okay, we're going to make a start then. Yes. I think Zoom is much better. You can see what everybody's doing. They could be giving me rude signals. Do you like that new word, signals? All right, we're going to get started. Usual house rules, I guess. I just got to inform you that I'm beginning to notice after my case where my head left home for a couple of weeks. It's I don't think it's quite properly connected to my mouth yet. So sometimes the wrong words come out, and sometimes they come out but back to front or upside down. So if that happens, don't laugh. Just cry for me. Okay? All right. Right. Housekeeping. The telephones turned off. Any device that is possibly to go off, sound an alarm, whatever, in the middle if you're in your meditation. And believe me, it's not a nice experience when you suddenly find yourself hanging on the ceiling. Unless your name's Lionel Richie, of course, because he could dance on the ceiling. Yeah, so let's get nice and comfortable in the chair. And that shouldn't take long. You've been in it a few minutes already, and every week, as you got a new chair. But let's take a few nice deep breaths before we get really into it. So let's take a nice deep breath in, and as it goes down through your torso, down through your lungs, down to the middle of your stomach. Actually, the middle of your stomach. And as it's there, just feel it, just beginning to become a bit active, more so than when it entered into you. And then if you could, let that out as you exhale, let that breath go, and just be aware that a lot of the day's negativity that's been building up around you, or that you've been involved in, whether directly or indirectly, and just feel all that negativity just float away and go away to another place where it becomes transmuted into pink, a beautiful pink. And pink is acceptance, it's unconditional love. And now let's take a nice deep second breath in. And then just hang on to it for a couple of seconds if you can before you exhale. And you notice that it's joined immediately with the first breath you took. So now we have two bundle, two noticeable size healing energy inside your stomach. And now with two that have joined together, you can feel this begin to grow. So these become one, becomes one ball of healing energy. And the same again as you breathe out, just be aware of the negativity and any sort of shadow that you picked up during the day that you might have been involved in or on the periphery of it. Just be aware of all of that leaving you as you exhale. And this does, you begin to feel a feeling of like a weight, a worry is taken off your shoulders. And as you do so, you begin to feel really, really light. And ready to take your third and final breath for this purpose. So let's go again. Let's take in a nice deep breath of this healing energy. And as we do, we can feel it going down through our body to join up with the other two. So now we have one beautiful size ball of blue energy. And as you become more aware of it, it also becomes more aware of your body. And in doing so, it begins to find its way around from your toes right up to your fingertips. And is looking for any areas of dis-ease, anywhere of unconditional love. anything that is a little bit negative or a big bit negative, you will believe when you feel it how the healing colour, the blue, goes around inside you, helping to strengthen all these areas and helping them put back to the condition that they should be. And they should be in that condition for you to live a happy life and a productive life in all senses. And you can feel that the inside of your body is absolutely full of this wonderful healing energy, which is almost like it's doing a dance inside your body to make sure it gets to everywhere and everything. And you don't have to worry about this healing energy running out or drifting away. It will never do that. It will never run out because it is a gift from the universe. And it comes to you. You've opened yourself up as being receptive to this energy. Then the energy is for you to use it on yourself if you wish, and to leave it with your family and loved ones. And you invite them to join in. And as they come into that blue mist, which is almost leaking out of every pore of your skin now, as they get closer, they also become aware of that beautiful feeling that is around you now. And they take a few moments just to get used to this feeling and to discover how totally beautiful it is. And now we can radiate that energy. We can radiate that outwards from us. Outwards in every direction. Front of us, back of us, top, down below, into the ground. As we stand here looking, we can see it going everywhere. Nothing will get in its way. And did you see it covering our planet like a beautiful blue blanket? A blanket of healing energy, which again is there for everybody who you choose to invite. You have to invite people because not everybody will want to have anything to do with them, which is fine. That's where they're at. So as you're looking around, you can notice that all the places of care, hospitals, clinics, nursing homes, and anywhere else you can think of, that the blue light is very intense around these places because there is a lot of people in there seeking care. And by the same token, there's a lot of people in there giving care and giving of themselves to pretty much everyone that's in there. And it's not only in a hospital, it can be people in a tent somewhere because that's their hospital. and the people that look after them basically have hardly anything to treat them with. So you're offering them some healing, not necessarily to make them better. That's not what it's for. It's just to help them on their journey. If it was a road, you'd be filling in some of the potholes or digging up some of the big rocks that are in the way, just for a smoother journey. And we spread that blue blanket, should we call it. We know it is right around our planet, and in doing so it is also reaching all the birds in the sky, especially those that are almost extinct, and yet people still hunt them, take the eggs. The blue light can touch these people as well. It will help them see the full effect of what they are doing. And we also offer this light to everything in the ocean, all the fish that are swimming around, trying to fight off the mini micro bits of plaster and plastic that we are eating some of the time. Even to the deepest depths, down 3-4 kilometers deep, it is being found. So the blue light can really find its way down there and do amazing good. And let's come back to the planet just for a short time. We have this blue healing energy, not just for mankind. We have it for a lot of creatures. So let's start off with our family pets. Whether it's dog or cat, it doesn't matter. But our family pets, how much we love them and how much they love us. You show them the blue light and they will reach out and take it. All of them. And we think of the wild animals as well that roam our planet and are struggling to survive because their natural habitat is rapidly disappearing. So we look at them that they may be cared for, that nature and the blue light will find a way out for them. And lastly, we'll think about all the trees and the bushes growing and the plants growing, then especially the ones that are also nearly extinct. The blue light is like a magic fertilizer to them, but obviously 100% natural. And we offer it to the plants, especially the plants that grow, that feed us and take care of us. So let's just take a few minutes seeing in our mind's eye all of those visuals, all of those images that we've created. Or just visualize the whole planet covered in that beautiful blue colour, being there for everyone. Just enjoying seeing the planet as she should be. Apart from the natural disasters. And remember that light you carry with you whenever you wish. Whenever you see an ambulance or a fire engine go racing by, just cover it in blue light for all those people that are involved, the first responders, the people involved, to make their job a little easier. And just remember, you don't have to be in a crowd of people to give out some healing. You won't be alone. There'll be thousands of other people on the planet doing the same thing, sending healing out to all upon our planet. So just keep that and keep those images in your mind. And then gradually just have a quick look round with your mind's eye at all these images and how wonderful it would be and can be. So I'd like you, when you're ready, just to, when you feel yourself coming back to being grounded, just as usual, just rub your hands together or rub your feet vigorously on the floor. Run your feet vigorously on the floor to get the energy and the blood flowing. And then when you are ready, just allow yourself to return and to become fully grounded. And just take a couple of minutes until you are back here in the physical world. And then when you're ready, just gradually open your eyes. That's it. Thank you very much for joining in. So all of you that are going to encounter daylight savings, for you, if those that don't know, there's plenty of little free programs on the computers that will show you how to work out what time it is here and what time it is there to be at the same time. There's a good one called World. I think it's called the World Clock. The World Clock Converter. If you use that one, just be aware, because I think the first they give you at the top of the page is purely an example. It's not actually functioning truly, although it gives you that warning. So, okay, all good till next week. If anyone has got any thoughts, if you'd like to do something else, go in a slightly different way, or as long as it's still healing, obviously, all will be good. And I think all of you have got mine. I'm just looking who's here. I think you've all got my phone. My phone's died anyway. So you've all got my email still working on a computer. Thank goodness. So, okay, guys and gals, thank you so much. Do have the greatest fun and the greatest care. And we'll see you again in a week's time, which will be a mere flash of an eye. Okay, I'm rambling. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you for coming, for being part of this and your energy. Okay, well, it's good night from me, and it's good night from all of you to each other. How about that? Okay, I'm going to shut this down now. So, great. Good-o. Well, it's good night, everybody.